Hola muchachos.
Hola.
What's happening, buddy?
Oh, not much, bro, not much, but I'm looking forward to the lesson.
Yeah, man, I've thrown together a little bit of a noob affliction PvP guide today.
I need it. I'm sure a lot of other people do too.
You know what, bro? At the end of the day, PvP it's nice because it's more about you.
It is. It's totally about how you want to play the game.
Yeah, the talents, it's more about what you're good at. If you need more survivability,
more damage.
Yeah, it comes down to those type of things. And today we're just going to start off straight away with the talents.
Okay, go through it. Explain.
Alright, man. We're just going to talk about what I have chosen. So we've got Dark Regeneration as our first talent.
Survivability.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, you're in a 3v3. You pop that. Your healer knows he's going to get extra awesome heals on you. Awesome survivability. Also, that combined with a health stone at the same time, extra healing off your health stone.
I've seen you pop up to nearly full health like that.
Yeah, it is very useful. Alrighty, so then next we got our Shadow Fury.
Oh.
Okay, it's awesome little stun. Okay, great spell.
Big stun.
30-second cooldown, so it's a nice quick one.
Yeah.
We've taken Soul Link next. Okay, that's gonna split the damage with your pet. So he's gonna take 20% of your damage, and he's also gonna be healing you.
Super important, that pet.
For 3% of the damage. So you know it's alright. Next one down, we've gone with Blood Horror. Okay. It's 5% of your health, but it's an instant fear when someone hits you.
Okay, that's awesome.
This is great against a rogue, a warrior, a death knight, because they're going to be on you. You're a squishy, clothy.
I like horrifying people, it's fun.
It's great talent. Okay, I've gone with Supremacy next. This one, you can kind of switch in between the talents, but I like this one because it adds to my pet, and I use a pet all the time.
You've got the advantage, you should use it.
Yeah, if you go for Sacrifice, and you do just sack your pet, you get a boosted 20% extra HP. So if you are lacking survivability, that is a good option.
Go for the Grimoire.
But for me at the moment, I really like this one because of the damage, extra damage. Next down, we got the Darkness.
Yeah.
Alright, that gives you 2 charges on Dark Soul. Okay, increases your haste, which is going to increase your dots, more damage. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And then
PvP.
The most essential one, you can't run Affliction without this, Soul Burn Haunt, alright? When you use Soul Burn, that's going to empower your Haunt. So we're going to Soul Burn, okay, and look, Haunt gets a little glowy box. When I hit this on someone, it's going to increase all of my dots by 20%.
And if you've got them stacked up, it's downtime.
Yeah, okay, so
cool.
I wouldn't go with any other option there. Then we're going to just move on to Glyphs quickly. Also, you know, this is all about you. What do you need at the end of the day? It's not PvE. It's not there's one boss, there's one way. You know, PvP is all situational, so what's good for you?
You got to play your character.
That's what it's about, man. I've got the Siphon Life, which is increasing my healing, so more survivability, okay?
What about healing for a clothy? It's good.
Yeah. I've got the Drain Life, okay? That's giving me a lot of extra healing when I first just, you know, hit that Drain Life on someone.
Super important.
Unstable Affliction, okay, that's decreasing the cast time. I can cast it quicker, cast it more often. So
and if you increase your haste, you can cast it a whole lot more often.
There we go. I have Kilowog, not really essential.
Useful though.
Unending Breath, you know, more of a BG, like a bit of a random one. And also, you know, you need your Nightmareus.
That is actually really good. They can run on water?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's
useful on a BG.
It's great for a BG, RBG, you know, there's something, it is really cool. But at the end of the day, that's all I use. You can switch out, I mean, the Health Stone Glyph is nice. But honestly, these are the ones I use, so that's what's good for me.
Awesome. What's next?
Alrighty, man. We're going on to rotation quickly.
Cool.
PvP rotation is not. There's not a defined like you got to do this, you got to do that.
But there are definitely more effective strategies.
Yeah, definitely, man. So now as your warlock, you know, arena, BGs, different situations. So you're going to change your pet according to your situation.
And you never know who you're going to come up against in a PvP match.
Yeah. So you know, if I was going to be fighting, say, a rogue, I would rather want this sort of pet out because of the CC. This pet stays in stealth. So say he comes along and, you know, saps me, I can use this pet to just CC him quickly.
Auto fear.
Yeah, a bit of extra time for me.
Cool.
But generally, you know, I'm going with my little, like, Willy pet.
Willy! For the silence?
Yeah. Because, you know, generally there is a healer I'm after.
He has pretty good HP too.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Your silence is the most useful thing, so, you know, that's great.
Let's check out those rotations, bro.
Yeah, bro, one of the biggest problems for a Affliction PvP Warlock is your rotation. There isn't a set rotation, but I'm going to speak about what you should kind of start with. So you want to hit your Agony, your Corruption, and your Unstable Affliction on one target.
Dot up quickly.
Yeah, those are kind of your starting dots.
Cool.
Your Haunt is obviously going to buff those up, which is great. But you don't want to waste that on one target. Okay? So generally, as an Affliction Warlock, you're dotting up more than one target. So you would start with those 3 dots on that target.
Then switch over.
Move to the next target.
Same dots.
Yeah, dot it up. But then you're going to burn that soul and then Haunt.
And
hit that misery. Okay? And then you're going to drain that life.
Oh, it's so much more damage
Right.
suddenly.
That's a lot more damage, as you can see, which is great. And you would want more 2, 3, 4, 5 targets all dotted up at once.
Awesome.
Okay? And you'll see your damage just increasing exponentially the more you have it up. You can also use things like Soul Swap to switch out, get your dots on a bit quicker. Okay?
Trade them off from one target to another.
Now I've got them on more than one at once, and you can see me soul burn again. There we go.
So much DPS.
Okay? And you get that more damage going on. And you always want to be draining that soul because that's also adding to your dots damage.
And recharging your soul stones.
Everything I've gone for here is adding to your dots, which is great. The things you do need to be aware of is your pet silence, which is very, very important. You will be wanting to use that on the healers whenever you can.
Get that off the right time.
Yeah, and then you can also follow that up with this awesome Shadow Fury stun.
Or big stun.
Yeah, it's an AoE stun with 30-second cooldown, which is just fantastic. Honestly, I don't really use things like Seed of Corruption very much. It's not really a great PvP talent. But yeah, that's about it, man. Quick little rotation. Just remember, get it up on as many targets as possible. Burn that soul, drop in that Haunt.
Don't waste the buff.
Yeah, and then you got it. You know,
Awesome.
as you can see, a silence at the same time. Confuse them. The more pressure you can put on at once, the better.